I'm a collector. I have a very large collection of Tiffany, one of the largest collections of Tiffany in the U.S., probably in the world.
Hi, this is Samira Kazamani, and here we are with Richard Miller Marcello, who's wearing my jewelry, Samira Gem Creation, who's also the owner of Treasure Hunter, and we were with him last night. His place is a mansion behind the palace walls.
Yeah.
Richard, please tell us. I mean, it's one of the biggest Tiffany collectors in the world and one of my favorite friends. Richard, please tell us a little about yourself. And
My name is Richie Marcello, and I have a film stage that is located in a private warehouse. It's like a museum type atmosphere.
Richard Miller is not just an amazing man, he's an amazing artist, he's an amazing antique collector, very humble and very sociable, and you bring the best parties. I mean, he has one of the best parties for his guests, for the press. So we're going to come out soon to visit you. Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
And thank you for bringing out your beautiful Rolls Royce for us today.
Look at this. I love this. You see the jewelry she makes? It's pretty incredible. She makes this beautiful jewelries for red carpet. It's gorgeous.
And we're going to, from Hollywood, we're going to hit Bollywood soon.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Bollywood.
Actually, it's 40,000 square feet. It's a private studio. It's closed to the public. It's in Van Nuys. It's like a museum, but at the same time, it's a film stage as well. We do music videos and work for the History Channel and so on and so forth. But you're invited. You will love it. And I love Persian food. I love the crinkled rice. I love the chicken kebab. So,
When are you going to have a Persian party there?
yes, absolutely. We'll get some belly dancers.
And you're also one of the biggest collectors of Tiffany, right?
We have about 20, 30 pieces there. It's like going back in time when you come into place. I have a lot of great historical pieces.
Hi, I'm Samira Kazamani, and we're here at A-Treasures, and here we are. The place is gorgeous. I mean, Iranians love this place. I love this place. I don't want to get out. I could just spend days in here. It's like you are in Europe, in France, in Italy, in a big, huge palace. And for example, this bed, it's been a palace in France. Some of these things have been in palaces all over the world. Kings buy things from here, celebrities have, but it's also affordable for other people to see and give a tour. I personally love these things. Persians love, things like this in their house, and I do know that they would love to come here, and I also have friends that have been here.
We are with the beautiful Samira, and we are here at a 35,000 square foot film stage filled with some of the most beautiful treasures you've ever seen in your life. And today, Samira brought some magnificent jewelry with her. Now, this jewelry is not for sale, right? It's just made for celebrities on red carpets. And I particularly really love this jewelry because it has a Gothic Renaissance.
قشنگی. در این قسمت از برنامه با آقای ریچارد میلر مارچلو میخوایم صحبت بکنیم، اینترویو بکنیم. بسیار خوشحال هستیم که در خدمتشون هستیم. شخصیت بسیار نازنینی هستن و بسیار به ما محبت کردن، تشریف آوردن. اینو جدا از ته قلبم میگم. ما سویچ میکنیم به زبان انگلیسی که ایشون هم احساس بکنن در منزل هستن. At this time we will introduce Mr. Marcello as the way he should be introduced. He's one of the best people in the entertainment business. He's gracious enough to join us this afternoon. And just for introduction, let's see who he is. Here's Mr. Marcello.
For thousands of years, man has created with his own hands treasures that have wondered the human eye. Great collectors in the history of time have hidden their treasures, and it's this man's job to find them. He has traveled to countless countries and several cities to find what he was looking for. Now, the search that uncovered these secrets will be revealed.
Want to sell something? I'll tell you. I'm not selling.
Direction on your treasure hunt.
It's Keith Richards' skull ring, it is.
Wire the money.
There is no way you can buy this with American money. It needs to be euros.
I'm going to send you a picture of this monumental skylight. It'll look great in your casino. I want to get some scaffolding to pull it down. Discovered some incredible artifacts. Hop on your plane right now, Bill. You're not going to believe where I found this. Man, you got to see these killer bronze doors. Wire the money. I'm trying to figure out how to get them out now. They weigh 2 tons.
Richie! That's how I just cut it down! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You never know what you will find. There will always be a hidden treasure.
Oh, really? You have
Very good. We're back at the studio with Mr. Marcello. It's a pleasure to have you
Thank
at
you.
the studio. Pleasure. to
Very
have
nice
you.
to meet you, Mr. Marcello.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too, always.
Mr. Lavasani is very interested to have your car. Is it possible?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
we said he drove on a beautiful
Is
nice
it possible?
That's my black horse. I
Oh, really?
I don't know if I'm gonna
It's just a
give that
horse?
up.
It's a
Black
beautiful,
horse,
beautiful
my
car.
Phantom horse.
Car. Yeah.
Which
so,
car? Which one did you bring?
Oh, I have a question, Mr. Marcello. How did you get all these treasures?
You know, I started at a very young age, and it seems like the treasures come to me, actually.
Oh, really? That was your luck.
Yes. I feel as though there's angels up there leading me around, but when I was very young, my grandfather brought me to all these magnificent buildings. He couldn't speak any English. He wouldn't get in the car. He said God gave him legs, and he will walk. And we used to walk all around right outside of New York, and he'd bring me to all the magnificent buildings, and we'd look at the Tiffany windows, and that's how I grew up. And I was just a little boy.
Oh, that's good.
That's just a little
That's a
boy.
story.
Yeah, Samira, you did a beautiful red carpet, you know, Mr. Marcello.
Yes.
Why don't you explain a little bit more? And why don't you take over this interview since you know mostly about what he does?
So you told us about your childhood and how you got interested, and you are one of the biggest collectors of Tiffany in the world, in the United States and the world. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, You know, I started collecting Tiffany. I've been collecting for a long time, and I just told you the story about my granddad. He took me up to the neighborhood church, and we would walk up there every morning, and I would light a candle. I was just a little boy, and we would pray in front of these magnificent stained glass windows, and we would every single day of our life. So it got into my heart, it got into my soul, and I became one of the largest collectors of these magnificent windows, and that's how it happened.
And you appraised it for $40 million?
Well, the whole collection is appraised at about $40 million. The ceiling is there's one particular ceiling there that's pretty incredible. That's appraised at about $25 million. But the whole collection, there's probably about 115 pieces altogether in the collection. But it's a museum collection. It's beautiful.
I have a question. Oh, go ahead.
About the window that he's talking about, he also has a book that he also has a book as well.
Yeah, this is a book. It's Tiffany Windows. It's the Marcello Trust Museum collection, and inside the book, it shows you.
That's the $27 million.
Yeah, that's the big Tiffany ceiling. It was made for one of Tiffany's most important patrons. It's an incredible piece. We're actually setting it up at the stage right now, and I'm going to have a showing on it. I'm just going to put it up for maybe a few weeks, and I'm going to take it back down.
So let me ask you this. So you are a musician.
Yes.
You are an actor. You are an entrepreneur. You're a world traveler,
Yeah.
and you do all that.
Yeah.
When you start traveling and you're looking for a treasure, what is a treasure? What do you look for?
Well, you know, a treasure is something to me that has great historical value. Something out of a palace or a large American landmark or a European landmark, like something from Versailles would be a treasure. You know, there's a lot of treasures out there, and I'm good at finding them.
I have a question. You are one of the rich men in the world, okay? Aren't you?
Well,
Yes, you are.
Well, there's a lot.
Yeah,
a lot
but
of people
you are one of
a
them.
lot wealthier
Yeah, but
than
you are
I
one
am.
of them. Is that true? Money brings luck and happiness in the life, or not?
No, not at all. You know, nobody's ever given me anything. I've made it all on my own. But money is just material things. And when you collect all these beautiful material things, it's nice to have them around, and they're very aesthetically beautiful. But really, what's important is your family and are your loved ones.
Mr. Lavasani, are you listening to this
I'm
very
100%
important
listening,
issue?
and
Okay,
I was-
please listen to this
I'm listening.
very
I
carefully.
was waiting for the friends words.
No, I want you to
family
listen
and
to
friends.
Mr. Marcello very, very carefully. Okay? Okay.
But you know,
Tell me about it.
Well, you know, I have a lot of friends that are very, very wealthy, extremely wealthy, and you know they're not as happy as some of the musicians I know that play music every day that don't have a lot of money, and they wake up around music and they're playing the piano, playing the music, and their hearts are filled with happiness.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
I want you to explain to viewers that you have some problem with your neck. The people
Yes,
think you
I
don't like
have
to
a
watch
little
us.
bit of a-
You know, please tell them
Yes, I have a
what's
little
why.
bit of a stiff neck, so when I turn, it has to be
all
like
right,
this.
that's
because
enough
my
for
neck,
people.
Okay.
to know it.
But I have to say about Mr. Marcello, he is such a humble man.
He
For
is, yes.
everything that he is, who he is, he's very humble and kind.
Yes.
And like you were saying, loyal, a great friend.
Thank
And tell
you,
us
Ellen,
about, you were
thank you.
talking about music. He just found Whitney Houston's piano.
Oh yes, I've been on the news a lot with that, and I'm in several magazines. I found Whitney Houston's prize piano, actually by coincidence. I wasn't really looking for her piano, but I was in New York, and my mom had passed away. Rose is her name, and I was looking for a beautiful angel window, something like a nice memorial for her. And I took an $80 cab ride outside of New York because I got a lead on the Angel window. And I went to a big building that had a lot of storage units in it. And I was looking at some Tiffany and all. And as I was about to leave, the gentleman told me, he says, you know, Richie, I know you're a musician, and I got a fantastic piano that used to belong to a famous singing star. And this was when Whitney was still alive. And he opened up the storage unit, and I saw this magnificent glass piano, clear glass piano. It looked like a piece of heaven. It was all white and gold plated, and it had the clear glass top. And I noticed up on the wall there were all her dresses, a lot of beautiful dresses, all of her show dresses. And I told the gentleman, I said, you know, bring it out to California, and I'll have Whitney wear the dress, or one of the dresses, and we'll get somebody great to play the piano. We'll try to raise money for some of the, you know, the needy kids, maybe the foster kids or the Children's Defense or something of that nature. And Whitney had passed away. I didn't hear from him, and about 3 months later, he called me on my birthday, and that was a big coincidence too, on June 5th. And he says, I'm here in town, and I have Whitney's dresses, and I want to see your operation. And I took him to the stage, and he loved it, and he says, I'm bringing you the piano. And now I'm in partnership on a very beautiful piano that I want to use to help raise money for the kids.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
You also do antique gambling a little bit. Let's.
Didn't you know that when the people have too much money, somehow they have to spend?
Mr. Rafi, a friend of mine used to say, you know, money doesn't bring happiness, but I'd rather cry in my Rolls Royce. Let's see this short video regarding antique gambler with Mr. Richie Marcello.
You know, some people go to Vegas to gamble, but I gamble on what I know best, and that's antiques.
Right here in this 35,000 square foot film stage, we're going to be auctioning off over 1,000 extraordinary items.
So you must make your way down here.
520,000, watch those chimes.
Extraordinary items up for bid.
4350, 4450.
You know, people call me all the time, Rich, what is this worth? This is a magnificent design. The two griffins, they look like phoenix birds.
$30,000. Could have been $30,000, could have been $30,000, could have been $30,000, could have been $30,000.
Hello. Welcome to Celebrity Auction.
One of the most incredible auctions I've ever been to in my life. There's more beautiful things here than I've ever seen.
We're going to take a little gamble on it, and you will see how much it'll really go for on our next show, Living Rich. We're ready to have an auction, and I'm going to show you what these pieces really go for in today's economy. You are living rich with the Antique Gambler. That's me.
This is
beautiful video.
Beautiful.
I love your production.
Nice.
Yeah,
I also
thank you.
wanted to say he just got Tiffany windows out of this building, which was $1 million just for the windows that he just had in his beautiful showroom. His showroom is like a museum. It's to die for. You go in, you don't get out. He has the best parties.
Samira has been driving us crazy with that. She goes, you have to see this. Last time she invited us, unfortunately we couldn't make it, but she kept saying,
I'm
but
sorry,
there's another
not you.
opportunity.
We just go together. Okay, so hope you are not going to invite.
Right.
No, actually, I'm going to invite both of you. Okay, and she's going to be there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, the parties.
But you know that you have to mention that he cannot touch anything. Okay.
He's so nice. He lets everybody just walk around and.
It's a real big place, so I'll stick you in the poker room, and I'll stick you in the cigar room. How about
Fantastic.
that? Okay.
That's beautiful.
Because he likes to touch the antique stuff, you know.
Right.
So
Yeah.
sometimes
It's nice.
he
He
can
opened
carry
up
by
his
himself.
place one day
you know.
on a Saturday. Thank
Um,
you.
For people that like to see who you are and get more information, is there a website? Is there a phone number? They
Yeah, actually, you can go to www.a-treasures.com. That's a-treasures.com. And it'll show you some of the pieces from palaces, and I have big paneled rooms and some big clock sets and beautiful, beautiful pieces that are there. It's a private showroom. I just had Candy Spellin there and the Stallones, and Mickey Rourke was up there, and we have very special people. It's kind of closed to the public, but all my friends are invited. You're invited, you're invited, and everybody watching is invited too. So go to that website, a-treasures.com, TREASURES, and you'll see some beautiful things. And if you want to make a deal, I love to make deals.
Wonderful. And we have Samira will definitely cover the red carpet, and we'll be there to cover everything. What is your most prized possession that you have, that you love the most? Do you have one?
Yes. It's my little girl.
All right.
My little girl Rose. She is the most beautiful little.
Great answer. Great.
Okay.
But other than Rose, of course, my wife, and also I have this magnificent Tiffany ceiling. I got some beautiful Tiffany pieces. I mean, all the stuff that I have is you need to come see it. You need to take a look at the website, and you need to be there to actually, to get the full.
It's a pleasure to have
It's
you here.
nice.
Thank you for accepting our invitation to be here.
Thank you for
We have
coming.
a real live Indiana
Jones here.
in our studio.
Yeah.
It really is.
Thank you very much
Thank you
for
for
being with
coming,
us today,
Marcello.
Mr. Marcello. So I hope next time when you come in, you can look at us more.
By that time, my neck will be a little bit
I hope
more.
so. I pray for that. Okay. And thank you very much. Hope to see you more often in our show. But next time you're gonna sit next to me.
I will. Later. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
So
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
to have you.
Hope
You too.
be more
for me.
success and have more happiness in your life. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Marcello.
Ladies
And everybody
and
out
gentlemen,
there too. Have
thank you very much
happiness
for watching our show, the weekly
Live
live
show.
show. Good
Thank
night.
you.
There you go.